Did you know we make 33 to 35,000 decisions every single day? Every single day. And so no wonder why we get overwhelmed sometimes. No wonder why we feel stressed. There's a lot of things that we need to do, but then we also are deciding all the time. And so I wanted to talk about decision fatigue and how you can reduce your decision fatigue, because I found that how I've set my life, or how I'm trying to be a high performer, to achieve what I want, to be successful, to be happier and healthier, that I have to design my life in a certain way. And so in order to not be as stressed and to not let all the decisions of your life impact you, there's some things that you can do so that you can be in control of your life and you can be in control of your success. Let's talk about it. So one of the best ways to reduce decision fatigue is to already have a simple plan. And so to make a simple plan, have it all laid out so you know what you're doing. If you know what you're going to do the next day and it's all lined out for you, and even if you're able to have a personal assistant or someone who helps you, which I know a lot of people do, but some people don't, then it's already mapped out and you don't even have to decide, but have it listed out. And so you know, nope, sorry, I'm taking the kids at this time. Oh, nope, sorry, I'm working on my project at this time. I'm doing this, I'm going here. All right. And then it's efficient, right? That's one of the best things for me too, is how do I make things more efficient, easy, simple? And that's really, really helped me in my life. And so where can you delegate things? Where can you batch things? Where can you, even when you go, if you have to run errands, what's the best path instead of going here and there and back to here and back to there, right? Like how can you structure things more efficiently? And so with your schedule, be really intentional and have a schedule, right? It helps you instead of just like, oh yeah, I'm free. And then people ask you for things. Hey, can you come help me with this? Oh, what about this? Or hey, what's your opinion? Like if you have certain times for certain things, or even time to think or to worry, schedule that in. It can really, really help you and benefit you. Schedule it. Number 2 is being more boring. And so have you seen these really famous CEOs and people who are successful adopt more minimalistic habits and have the same wardrobe? They don't wear the same thing every day, but they maybe wear the same shirt every single day, and they have 5 or 7 of them, or the same suit or whatever, right? Steve Jobs did that. Mark Zuckerberg did that. I've actually even done that a little bit, and I'll have the same 5 shirts, the same 5 pairs of shorts, etc. And I just keep wearing those. And honestly, it isn't exciting, but I do notice that like I don't spend as much time trying to figure out what to wear, and the energy. It's not just about the decision fatigue. It's about making a decision. It drains your energy. And so this has really been something that that's been illuminated to me lately in making these videos, because we talk about money being a really valuable resource because it determines what you get to do with your time and your freedom and the things you get to actually do in your life. But then the time is so valuable, right? Like people say, well, you don't want to do it. Like it's literally a free trip, or it's literally free. There's always a cost to it. There's a cost to everything, even if it's not financial. But then the energy side, like I feel so much more energetic when I started eating more plant-based and having more fruits and smoothies and things of that nature. Like I have so much more energy. And that matters. The more decisions you make, I know this when I keep working and I'm working with a lot of people or students, like sometimes I've just made so many decisions or helped so many people make so many decisions, and my brain is fried. And so it's just something to think about. How can you make things simpler, easier, boring? I do the same thing with food. I know what I'm eating for breakfast. I know what I'm eating for lunch, dinner, same thing. You could say that's boring, and some people naturally want more diversity, and that's okay too. And yeah, like it's fun picking out outfits, or maybe that's what's fun for you is coming up with the fashion. So I totally get that. But if you're someone who wants to optimize for enhancing your energy and reducing decision fatigue, find some way, or at least one thing that you can streamline or make it the decision not even there. I know I'm going to do this. I know that this is what I do, and I'm just going to keep repeating it because it's easier. Number 3, another thing is to have things really organized. Have a place for things. Know where it goes. Instead of like, hey, I have my jacket. Oh, where should I put that? Should I hang it in the closet? Should I take it upstairs? No, I put my jacket, the one that I use every single day, goes in the hall closet. Or nope, I put my jacket on right in this part of my closet, etc. Like have a specific spot for things so you don't have to make those decisions. Have things organized and have specific spots. It can really, really help. Number 4, already have decisions made. And so there's certain things in your life that are going to come up again and again. Kids are going to want screen time. Kids are going to want to do certain things. You're going to want to do certain things. You might want to go to the gym. Like this goes back to the schedule too, is to, if you want to go to the gym, make sure you plan it and go, nope, I go to the gym at 5, right? And maybe you could be flexible and stuff. You don't have to be so rigid, but if you have a set time, then that is what's going to help. But the same thing is a system. And so if you know, hey, you get screen time if you do this chore. I know we used to do with my stepson like this. We had like a chore chart. And so he had to check off all of the things that needed to get done first. And then he would have a privilege or get to do that. But before he did that, then it was a no. So I don't have to like, oh, well, he has a good point about this. And, like he has been really good lately. Like you don't have to go through all that stuff in your mind. You're like, well, did you do your checklist? Nope. Okay. Finish the checklist and of course you can do it. So how can you create systems or know that if someone asks this is probably going to be the answer? Of course, you can have flexibility, and meet people's individual needs and depending on the situation. But if you already have an answer to the question, it's going to be a lot easier instead of having to constantly like really think deeply about everything all the time. Number 5, this one you might not be able to do, but try to get out of certain situations where you have to make a ton of decisions. If that is not helpful to you, or if it's hard for you, or if you don't have to be in a position where you make a ton of decisions all day, which you are going to make decisions no matter where you are, but depending on the role or depending on what you do or how you act in that role, you're going to make less decisions, right? And so how can you maybe be in a different position, or how can you treat your position in a different way where you don't have to make as many decisions? Number 6 is to take care of yourself. When you are exercising, when you're working out and taking care of yourself, that is great for your physical body, but it's also great for your emotions and your mind. And you're going to be a lot better equipped to handle decisions. So many successful people work out daily and exercise because it makes their brain function better. It also helps you to manage any stress or the fatigue and the energy loss of making all these decisions. It gives you more energy and it helps you be more confident and be able to feel better, right? Have you ever not exercised, or if you've ever you're put in these situations, you have to help and you have to serve and you're helping all these people, you're doing all these things and constantly go. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, whatever, you're doing so much stuff. But if you don't give yourself that time, or if you aren't working out, then it's going to feel a lot more overwhelming. You're going to be a lot more emotional. You're going to explode a little bit more, get really stressed, get really anxious. And so one of the best ways to combat that is through exercise. And so it's nature's medicine. Our bodies were designed perfectly to help us. We just have to help ourselves. Number 7, I talked about this in a video on analysis paralysis, and so you could check that out here if you want, but it's to limit your options. So we talked about that a little bit ago with having the same shirt and stuff, but limit the options. And so we live in a world where we have so many choices. Even if you're at the grocery store, find the product that works for you and stick with it. It doesn't even have to be about simple, but knowing, okay, maybe you get a ton of groceries, but you know exactly what you normally get. Or you reduce those options. Even for your kids, this can be helpful. Instead of bringing, if you are trying to decide which fabric swatch to use, if you're a fashion designer, if you're coming up with a bedding company, you have all these fabrics to choose for the bedding, and then you have hundreds of swatches, that's going to be hard to make the decision. But if you hone it down and you have 5 options or 3 options, that's going to be more easy to make the decision. And so this can help with your kids too. Give them 2 choices. Do you want this pair of pajamas or this pair of pajamas, right? And so make it easier and limit those options. It can really help. And lastly, number 8 is to know when to delegate. And so Dan Martell has this video and a book on buy back your time. And this is just something that I've done, is how can I delegate and outsource things in my life to make my life easier and to help protect and preserve my energy for the things that matter most. You can start and do the hardest tasks first in the morning, but another thing is to just delegate and outsource. Is going to the store going to take a lot of your energy? Is doing that going to hurt you or not help you with your goals and in your life? Maybe you have to go to the grocery store, maybe do these things, but maybe you can have your groceries delivered. Maybe you can have someone else do that for you, right? How can you do less so you can do more? All right, so now you know we make so many decisions a day. This is a good thing. This is healthy. This is okay. But we want to be proactive in our life so that we can live a happier, healthier life, so we can show up as our best and we can achieve our goals and do more and be able to serve the world and shine our light. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can help or do a follow-up video on anything else. I'd love to hear what your feedback is or what you need. That's why I'm on here. I want to help you live a happier and healthier life, and we'll share anything and everything that I can to help you. So like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Reduce those decisions. Get smart about things. It's not about life tackling you. You're going to tackle life and play life on offense. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Bye guys. You got this.